Hello, my name is Kiah Prevo, and I'm applying for the position of Executive Director. In my opinion, the Executive Director is a person who has the vision for the team and what they want to accomplish throughout the year. And I believe that the Executive Director should be ensure that every step and action taken is a step towards accomplishing that vision. I also feel like the role of the Executive Director is to ensure that people aren't there just to do a job, but are also there to grow and learn as individuals and also professionals. So leadership development is also a role that I see the Executive Director playing. And lastly, but not least, I believe that the Executive Director should be an example for anyone on the team. If anyone has any question about what O-Team is, what an O-Teamer looks like, or how they act, they should be able to look at the Executive Director and have all questions asked. As far as the start, stop, and continue method, I think that, for one, we can start by having the Executive Director position. We didn't have that last year. And then on a more serious note, I think that having ownership over everyone's specific area would be really important, just so that they can actually feel like they've actually done something and made a difference, and what they've worked so hard for actually came to fruition, I guess you could say. And then make it clear that O-Team is a job. I feel like we state it, but I'm not sure that it's always completely understood, just because the nature of the job and how it can sort of seem like it's not a real job, so to say, but just making it very clear that it is a job. And then sort of along those same lines, just being sure that we have consequences for our actions, because I know last year, for me, it sort of seemed like people did things and there were really no consequences, and sort of like the excuse for there not being any consequences was being that we needed everybody and that we were sort of short-staffed, and so that just sort of made it difficult to enforce rules and sort of regulate, I guess you could say, because people would do stuff and then there would be no consequences, so to say. And then checking in with the team. That's something that we really didn't do last year, checking in with the team just to see where they are, how they feel about the job. Are they getting what they thought they would get out of it? Is there something that we could do differently or anything along those lines? I think that just checking in with the team would be a great thing to do, because after all, they're working for us, and so it makes the most sense to check in to see how they're doing. As far as the stopping, I guess allowing boundaries to be overstepped. I know that was an issue as far as everyone's designated positions and what they were in charge of, so to say, and people overstepping their boundaries. So making sure that people know what lines to cross and what lines not to cross. Barking orders rather than giving direction. I know that was an issue, so if we could change our approach as to how we speak to the team, that would be great. And then not voicing issues and concerns. That was a huge thing for the team, for execs, or next year will be D-staff. So just making sure that we go to those who can make a difference rather than sitting on our problems. As far as continue goes, continue working as a team, continue improving our communication skills, and then at the end of the day, putting together a kick A program, because that's what we do. Thank you.